All right, we should be live. I will wait 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, and we're good. I am playing Risk of Rain 1, which I have never played. I have played hundreds of hours of Risk of Rain 2. Um, just 1 second. Can I move this? Not really. I could move it here. That is fine for now. Because I need my audio monitoring, so that I know that the audio levels are in the right place. Alright, so I'm playing Risk of Rain 1. I will see how this goes. I have no idea what to expect, except that this is 2D, and it has old school keyboard controls, which we will be trying out. If that goes poorly, I still have a controller. I can save that in that way. And it seems to have local and online co-op, which is impressive at that time. I am going to turn down, I think, the sound just a tiny bit. You have to click through these, which I know is annoying. And I will click 20%, and that should be fine, and that should be a good volume. I'm going to start single player, and it seems like the difficulties are the same: drizzle, rainstorm, and monsoon. I think we should start on monsoon and never look back. Or, you know, for our first run, we could go rainstorm. I do recognize characters. This is Commando, definitely. This looks like Multi. Could be Acid. I don't know if they are the same characters or if they... Okay, no, this is Bandit. There's definitely some overlap with the characters. I'm not sure that they are all the same, but there seem to be some of the same. Double tap, full metal jacket, tactical dive, suppressive fire. Alright, that seems to be exactly the same. Except for the double tap. I think I'll just see how it goes. There is a problem with the keyboard controls, which is that they are full keyboard controls. There's no mouse. So that means you're playing Z, X, C, V, arrow keys, and like 2 other keys for your items. So if that goes poorly and it sucks, then we'll go to a controller. But I think this is playable. It is very small. Okay, so this is my dive. Dropping down, I'm not sure how that would... Oh, I just go down the vine. Okay. So this is really old school then. Okay. I'm not sure what my cooldowns are. Can I dash? Okay, I can walk through people. And I do absolutely no damage. Okay. Wow, this is unforgiving. To say the least. I'm not sure that there's fall damage. Find the teleporter. Okay, I'll try. This is really unforgiving, and it's super hard to get used to this because I haven't played a game with these controls in about, since I've been alive, really. Okay, and enemies just keep spawning on me. Nope, not doing that. Alright, so apparently there's no fall damage. My health does keep regenerating. Did we put it on... it is very easy. That's how Risk of Rain works, right? The difficulty is... The actual difficulty you choose is just the difficulty scaling, really. Once you're in the game. Okay, it seems when I'm on the vine... Oh, you can do that. That's really cool. You can apparently fire both ways. And I'm dead already. Would you know it? I will try again. I need to get used to these controls. I'm not sure controller would be much better, to be completely honest. There's a boost pad. I don't know what that thing is. But I don't think you're supposed to be on the same platform as the enemies all the time. I don't know, actually. Are you? Okay. You can fire pretty fast, but the enemies have so much health. But then again, you can do this, right? You can just stay here and then keep firing like this. This is more of my type of tactic. Okay, I got coins. Alright, we're making progress. That is too far for me to... Can I roll across it? I cannot. I don't think I can roll in the air. It's also quite weird because I keep hitting up to jump, but it's spacebar, so, I mean, that's my bad. But then again, you have to hold up for this. As I said, it's been a super, super long time since I played any of, like, a CXCV game, if you want to call it that. Because, I mean, frankly, these controls are antiquated. You can't shoot up. You can't shoot down. But with this, you can sort of... How did I do that the first time where I shot it both ways? I kind of wiggled and then did that, but, I'm not sure. But it seems you can pretty much stun lock things. So as long as you do this, this is fine. Shooting stuff is fine. That's a good tactic. Shooting stuff is always a good tactic. All right. So find the teleporter. How do I get up there? There's probably... I'm not sure this is procedural generation. Maybe this is just, you know, handmade variations that kind of tie in together. That's my guess. Because they have to make sure it's possible, right? And 2013, I don't think procedural generation was that big of a thing yet. These are some weird enemies. Are these like... Oh, they're like the kamikaze, what do you call them? I forgot the English word for this animal. No, honestly, what do you call them? I completely forgot. Oh my god. Okay, boost pad up. I think I need to take it all the way up. Ooh, can I even do that? I can sort of jump in the air. Okay, so I'll take it to the right. What is the word? Jellyfish. What is a jellyfish? It's a fish made out of jelly, practically, so... I mean, that's not too bad of a name. Okay. C is the roll. C is like my... I think I will briefly try controller. If this game supports controller hot swapping, I will play with controller right now. And, why is my D-pad the mouse cursor? It kind of does support, but it's not working. Oh, I have to turn it on. Well, that is if that's not strange, then I don't know what is. Okay. So A is jump. I know what B is. Oh, okay, so A is jump, but the other ones don't do anything. But I guess I can remap those. Okay, I think if you're standing and not moving, you do that in all the directions. Is that what it is? I'm not sure this is terribly much better, but hey. At least, you know, my brain connects this control scheme to the... That's not what I wanted. I think I want to change that. Because that is a weird place for a mobility. Use item? Okay, these are all... Oh, use item, swap item. Okay, that's why they're bound to that. Alright, I don't know if I'm ready to activate the teleporter. I just gotta remember that L1 is... Or, LB is dash, which is kind of weird to me, to be honest. It's kind of unintuitive. I think I can move myself to the corner down here now that I notice. I am kind of intruding a little bit. In Risk of Rain 2, I can't do this because there would be the item... No, the ability hotbar right there. Okay. There's a vine right here. There's a fire lizard there. So, okay. Elites were a thing already, or elementals if you want to call them that. Can you go to the edge? Thank you. I forgot the other fire button. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is... I think I can get used to this. Controller seems a little bit better than kind of old school controls. At least, you know, R2 is fire, so we're on the same page in that sense. I can kind of spam these. Let And I gotta remember that's the roll. I wish you could fire upwards. That would be kind of nice. But you can't. Okay. I like that they kept... You know, honestly, right now I'm appreciating a lot what they all kept. Basically, this character is the exact same in 3D. And that's not easy to do, you know, translate a 2D character to a 3D space. That's quite hard. I'm gonna kill these enemies and then go try the teleporter. I'm not sure how to get items. Not sure if I get them with new stages. I haven't really found it interactable yet. So we'll go and see. Stay alive, 90 seconds. Is there even a boss fight? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, Wandering Vagrant. Same. Oh my god, there's a lot of boss enemies. Okay. So I just have to stay alive? Is that how you charge the teleporter? I would assume so, right? I think I go up. There's a lot of verticality in this game. Way more, of course, than in Risk of Rain 2. Because, I mean, Risk of Rain 2 has another dimension, and you can actually move in 2 dimensions on the ground. And this one you can't. You can only move in 1. I'm not sure that what I'm doing is the best strategy, but I'm trying shit. So the thing that I do like is that I don't get the Mario type of damage, which I don't usually like, which is you just walk into an enemy and then you already get hit. You actually have to get hit by the animations of their attacks. That was the wrong button. So that is already a plus point in my book, because that means there's a lot more counterplay to, again, we're playing in 2 dimensions, it's very restrictive, 2 dimensions. You can basically just, you know, run left and right, and then hope you find a boost pad to get up. But as long as you're working in these 2 dimensions, it's kind of tough. So I appreciate not, you know, taking free damage, which is basically what that is. And also, we seem to be healing quite rapidly. And now I need to clear them? Is that what I have to do? Does this mean, like, I have to clear the whole stage right now? Because that would be quite hard. But I guess we can use the verticality to advantage here. 37 enemies remaining. And this Wandering Vagrant is one hell of a dude. He is not letting off of me. Okay, I assume I have to clear all of it. I am not sure. This is a very unforgiving game. I'm not sure I want to be playing this on Monsoon. I don't know how much of a rogue-like this is, you know, the true nature. I guess I can try interacting? No. So I don't know how many permanent upgrades I'm really going to be getting along the way. But we will see how that will go. I'm not sure in Risk of Rain 2 there's that much, you know, you can unlock abilities, but you basically just get better and you start getting to know the items. Lunar items are not that crazy for progression, so it's still, all of the 37 enemies are still alive. I'm really not good at that, but I also have a boss on my ass, so. Okay, killed 1. Yeah, I really shouldn't do that. Okay. I do have to be kind of very concentrated right now, which is that, well, I'm not that good at talking a lot. But that will clear up. That will clear up. I actually have to go and check on my stream if everything is audible correctly. Oh no. I really need some health, like really badly right now. Going vertical is so risky with this boss on my ass. Oh my god. Might have just condemned myself. Nope. I'm a genius. I'm outrunning him. Ooh, yikes. There's so many enemies remaining, it's crazy. He's always on my ass, but it's not... Okay. I wanted to say it's not terribly dangerous to have him on me, but that was a wrong point to say that. Well, that was the most we ever lasted, and it's still weird. Okay. Oh, okay. Do I have money at the beginning? I have 15. So money carries over? Or do I start with 15 always? I'm not sure. Okay, we're back here in this environment. I know how to deal with this much better now. I'm not gonna let the enemies get piled up like last time. You're still exactly the same. You know, it's really impressive how much of the essence they still convey the same way in 2D and 3D. That's not an easy feat, you know? It really isn't. Alright. Oh, and I can go back there and buy something. Okay, I know Banner of Command. But it doesn't say. Can you only hold one item? Oh, wow. I fell down because the banner is quite at the edge there. I figure that's a good little tiny moment that I can access my stream and just... Yep, there is audio. That is all that I wanted to confirm, alright? I am a little bit paranoid when it comes to live streaming. Especially when there's nobody there to tell me, hey, you know, you got this going on. Or you don't, right? No audio going on. So, I think that's that item? No, it's this. Okay. Now what? War Banner. Drop a War Banner on leveling up, giving you great strength. Alright, well, I got this item. I didn't know I could only choose one right there. If I did, I might have not chosen that. I just chose that one because it's familiar. Nothing crazy, but good. Okay. See, I'm getting better. I'm actually learning this game. Well, a tiny bit. All right. Level up, and there's a War Banner. All right, okay. And I keep it. Okay, so it's I was afraid it was a one-time use, but it doesn't seem to be that way. Well, I guess the good thing in about working in 2 dimensions is you can't really miss stuff. It's always very explorable, right? I guess you can miss stuff if there's hidden pathways and stuff like that, because it's kind of how you have to construct a stage if you want there to be missable. Oh, I guess there are containers. I really didn't pay attention. I have to pay attention more to the background, I guess. If I want more, I was expecting, you know, big chests, but I don't think that's the case. I think I get one item, possibly, every time I see a store like that. I'm not sure there is much RNG in this game. Oh, okay, summon imps holding a reward. This is a challenge shrine, alright? So this is... Nothing in this game, except for the 2 items that I don't recognize, are perfectly unfamiliar. Oh, okay. Oh, this is timed. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I don't think I'll do it. Oh, I didn't know it was timed. Okay, there's a chest right there. I ate my words in so many ways on multiple dimensions right there. Alright, these fuckers, these fucking jellyfish, they're quite something, alright? Is that really another War Banner? Did I get a second War Banner? Are there stacks in this game? Oh, there are. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Because I got 2 of something, which is better than nothing, by definition. Is that a chance shrine? Doesn't really stun the jellyfish, does it? It is, okay. It is a chance shrine. And I get a meat nugget. Okay. Okay, it's like the steak, I think. And I get a gold-plated bomb. Alright, how do I use an item on controller? Oh my god. It is B, okay. B, and I can have multiple active items, it seems, because there is a swamp item shortcut. Which is weird. Okay. It doesn't do anything right now, which is what I was kind of expecting. Okay. Monster Lock Jellyfish. Alright. Well. And what is that? Is that another... Summon imps holding a reward. Okay. Well, good to know I don't get a break from anything, really. Are these... Oh, they're like the wisps. They're on the ground, which is why I didn't really recognize them, because the wisps in Risk of Rain 2 are a great threat. However, they're always flying. So, and that's the reason that they're a big threat, because you can't really outrun them that well. Or outrun them at all, for that matter. I get an ATG! There is ATG in this game. Alright. Watch for the back blast. Is that just flavor text? I hope it is, because I really... I hope ATGs are as good as in the second game, because my god, they're good. And it seems to me that they are, because I am seeing a lot of them. Okay, this was way easier. Alright, now I got them. And I get a rusty jetpack. Ooh, increased jump height and reduced gravity. Alright. Well, it's not quite enough to get up there. And by not quite enough, I mean not at all. Not at all enough. Okay. I've been going left for so long. I wonder if the stages are actually finite. I think they are. We may have gotten to the end right here. If I remember correctly, reduced gravity doesn't mean I take reduced fall damage. I should, right? Okay, there's a chest down there. I do want that. I don't want to start the boss fight without actually, you know, being competent. Give you 20 Lemurians in one playthrough. I got... Well, I got an achievement. Alright, that's something, alright? I'm not useless. And I got a pity bank. Gain gold over time. Well, if there's not anything better than that, then I don't know what is. And getting it early is really good, too. That's a wall. Okay, there's chest up there. Gonna get that. And then I can get that as well. Use. Oh, switch in that sense. Okay, I don't know why you would need a separate keybind for that and not just have it be X, but I guess in some scenarios you would want that to be separate. Mortar tube. Chance to launch a mortar. Now that's the first new, completely new item we've seen, to me. However, by definition, it's quite, you know, old. It just didn't make it into Risk of Rain 2, which I do expect there to be tons of items that didn't make it into 2 because, you know, not everything can be translated from 2D to 3D as well as the items that I have right now. Okay, I'm kind of, you know, I'm scumming it right here, but I don't care. You can use the joystick, however, it's always weird to me to use the joystick in games that really only have 2 dimensions, so there's no diagonal movement even. Open a chest. Okay, fireworks, the same as in 2. Quite the useless item, but not entirely useless. It's just not good. Okay, you gotta learn like the pattern at which they turn around, because if not, I'm quite dying here. Actually, I'm not doing too well. Okay, please. For the... Oh, I didn't see the wall. That's what I kept running into. Oh, I did make it. Ah, that was cool. See, that was cool. I'm doing cool things. What is hitting me? I'm having a hard time seeing everything that is hitting me. I think it's the wisp over there. No, it was the wisp back. Alright, well, I'm dead again. Who could have thunk? Killed by greater whips. That was what was hitting me. I not sure I was seeing that projectile that was hitting me. So you do always start with 15 gold. Gold does not carry over, which makes a ton of sense. And so I think you really should camp around the teleporter, because, like, why not? I guess explore a bit, right? Kill a bit, level up a bit, but then I think find the teleporter early enough. Kind of a really good idea to stick around there. Oh, and this is the end. Okay, okay, I see. So this kind of exists always, this shop, but it's not always in the beginning, is it? Okay, I enjoy the enemies that I can stun. Those are the best kind of enemies. That was not enough to be 25. Oh, it's a multi-shop terminal. Now I see why it's called that in the second game as well. Because it's like, I always thought it's not the best name for whatever is in the second game, but I guess if it already is a good enough name in this game, then why rename it, right? Kind of hard to tell which item you're hovering, and I got a war banner again. Not sure if I need to unlock items. That might also be the case, but I am not positive that that is true. Okay. I wish my my stun power was a little bit greater, but you know, they balanced this game. They knew what they were doing. I'm surprised at how well this runs, though. I did have to turn off G-Sync because it was flickering, but that is to be expected of older games. They do that because, you know, G-Sync wasn't the fucking thing, so... Oh my god, they can jump as well. I mean, I don't know why I expected them not to. But I guess I didn't. Oh. Well, I'm getting used to the controls. The controller is really way better than the keyboard controls, but, you know, again, to be expected of this age of... Except not really. This is way older style of controls than the release date even, because the release date is 2013 if I'm not mistaken. And ZXCV is like old games. You know, 2000s Flash games type deal. Okay, I think I have enough money. I do have 75. That is quite more than enough. Luckily, I caught that end of the vine. I will have to get used to the traversal and like... Okay, this is sketchy now. This is my quadruple millionth time getting a war banner, which I'm kind of mad about, but hey. It is better than nothing. But, you know, an item that requires you to level up to use it isn't really that good. Because I need something that will make me good without leveling up. How about that? The chest right there, which I can actually get from that expedition we did. And that is barbed wire, hurts nearby enemies. Okay. So, just like razor wire. Unless I remember that wrongly. Oh, they don't shoot projectiles. They just shoot a beam, it seems. I can't drop down from here. Those are not walls. I'm still getting used to what is a wall and what isn't in the background. Because it's not always the easiest to tell. Really? What is that? Okay, life. You can get life from those containers. That's good. That's great. Okay. I don't know why enemies sometimes don't walk a ledge. I guess they forget how to traverse. Okay, Razor actually, since you have to dash through enemies so often, I think, you know, barbed wire in this game, not bad. Definitely not useless. I don't think it's that good, but it's not bad. And, I mean, the music is just awesome as well. Okay. Nice. I have heard, you know, I'm quite new to YouTube streaming. As you can tell, I'm making some rookie mistakes, like forgetting that you have to basically start a broadcast and then also start the live. And that going live doesn't mean you've started the broadcast and are actually live to people. Which, you know, is kind of unintuitive, but hey, you know, we're learning as we go. And then I also learned that you actually get content warnings live, because YouTube actually cares about you, unlike Twitch. Hey, don't tell that to old buddy Twitch. You would get content warnings, not just, you know, muted after the fact or stuff like that. I think the war banner effect stays active for a little more than you stay in it. So it's not always perfectly just you being in it. That is really nice. And I mean, I have to believe that they stack. Drones. Drones are going to help me so much right here. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Now I actually got firepower. Alright. A knife? Chance to bleed on hit? Alright. Alright, so it's not like a rusty... What is it? It's not called a knife into it. It's a blade or a spear or a tip. It's a tri-tip dagger, that's what it is. It's not a rusty knife, but it's basically the same item. Chance to bleed on hit. Sawmorang? Alright, that seems to be the same. Yeah. Except, you know, in I was gonna say Risk of Rain 3. In Risk of Rain 2, which is a 3D game, is what I wanted to say. Of course it is different. Use the pad again. And it shoots 3, so it kind of shoots like you would a 3-bolt crossbow. You know, like you would expect that to fire, basically. I could defeat him just by walking, which is really cool to think about. I'm doing so much damage now. With the bleed as well, fuck yeah. Ooh. Taking a lot of damage as well, though. Oh, does the drone go down and it gets more and more expensive to repair it? I like it. Ah, this is a cool mechanic. New to me, but that would explain why the drone seems to be so good. They need to keep repairing it. I don't know if after a while or if it does have health. It might have health. I would like it to have health. Imps holding a reward. Alright, that was really good. Will-o'-the-wisp! Alright. Same as the other one, I assume. Just chance to fucking explode. Nice. I do have to use my Somerang more. I don't know why I'm not. I guess because it's a new game and I'm forgetting to. And those... Okay. Please just interact with this. Thank you. Yeah, that UI is not the best to know which item you're selecting. Alright, Somerang used. There we go. Okay. Some of these lizards are really, really not akin to be stunned. You know what I mean? They really don't want to be stunned. Can I hold down? Okay, I can hold down RT, which I wasn't doing. I was just spamming it. Head stompers. Hurt enemies by falling. That is a really cool idea. Unlocked. Fail a shrine 3 times in a row. Well, that's just sad. And we got fireworks out of the most expensive one. Well, I'm glad to know this is exactly the same as in 2. Will-o'-the-wisp, again, coming in clutch. Super, super good item in 2. And it seems to be here as well. There's so much that carries over. I really, really wasn't expecting this much to actually carry over. Okay, what is the range of that? How do you dodge greater wisps? Oh, that is a really big range. And it's kind of... I mean, I guess it doesn't really change that much. But you don't get that great hit confirmation, which is why, you know, died the first time like that. Because I really wasn't seeing what was killing me. Which I guess is only an issue if you don't know the enemy. Do we keep going left? I think we went all the way left, no? We can't go any more left. So it's somewhere to the right. Which is kind of a good thing. Or I guess it might be down left as well. Ooh. See, I didn't want to click B there, but hey, I did. What are you gonna do? Oh, I have 2 drones. Alright. It seems... Are the fireworks ATGs? Because it does seem like they would be. They have the same animation. I would assume they don't do the same amount of damage because that would be crazy. But I think it's just hard to differentiate to... Wow. Wow, this shrine sucked. It's just hard to differentiate two of like the same kind of projectile with the same style. You know what I mean. It's hard making a game. Reduce the cooldown of use items. Rapid mitosis. Now that's cool. Was that a red item? So that's like the is it? No, it's not the fuel cell. Is it the fuel cell in 2? There is an item that gives you another charge and reduces active cooldown by a bit. And it's, I think, a green item. If I'm not mistaken. Now I really wonder if the red items are going to be the same. Because, like, they're iconic, right? The teleport is down there, right? Really couldn't miss that. Alright. The red items are, like, the iconic ones. You know, the Afterburner, Dio... Stuff like that. That's the mask? That's razor wire. I don't know what this fruit thing is. I would think it's health. Rapidly heal outside of combat. Alright, so that's just... It's just... not medkit. I forget what it's called in 2. I have to stop trying to draw parallel... Okay. I thought, you know... There was a chance the red arrow was please stand here or please do not stand here, and it was the latter. It really was. Oh, well, that was a ton of damage. I was not expecting that. I have also not heard this song before. The only one that played that is in the second game. I did know that song. Okay, it's so hard to dodge the second one. I think you just gotta keep running. Like, what is a good time to be hitting the worm? Never, actually. Or I guess right there. That's such a brief moment, because he really, really targets you, and it's barely enough to keep running. As is. Okay, I'm not sure what happens after 90 seconds, besides... Oh my god, I'm just gonna die here again. Even if I keep running... Yep. That's what I feared. Your family will never know you died. Alright. Well... I guess I need a new strategy, even though the bosses are designs that I know. Which is really cool. Again. You know, that's part of the whole different dimension thing. I guess it was the same for people when they went from this game to the second one. Because now there's a whole new dimension, and the tactics that you employed obviously do not work as good as you would want them to. Alright. Oh my god. Well, it's good to know that wisps are just as annoying. I think staying really near them is better. Just the opposite of what you would do in the other game. Fireworks. I am expecting the item pool to be much, much smaller as well. So, we are going to see a lot of the same items. I would assume. Okay, there's a teleporter right there already. I think if I, like, you know, level up once, or get 1 or 2 items, shouldn't I already advance to the next stage? That's kind of the Risk of Rain 2 strategy, and I did drop them down. That's really cool. You know, advance as quickly as you can and just, like, grab a couple items along the way. But really, your main goal is to just advance as quickly as possible. There is I think the big chest we can leave for last, because we will definitely get some gold from the or money from the boss, right? We're gonna go down there, buy that, open that chest. Which I think I want the random one. What is the green one? Mysterious Vial increases health regeneration. Not what I expected from that, but hey, it works. And a medkit. Alright, first aid kit is the same. Nice. You know, really interesting to me what they decided to keep. I think that might be the reason that some of the stuff in 2 is just a lot of clutter. A lot of things where you would ask yourself, why is this a thing? But then I guess if you play this game, then you know why it's a thing, right? Because it is. They probably made more sense in this game, but they didn't make enough not sense that, you know, to completely remove them in 2. I guess. Again. Ooh, dodging that is really hard. I need my razor wire, you know? I really do. It's tough. It's tough being a little 2D man. But it's funny how small I am, actually. It really is. And I really like this song. Ooh. The pathing of those is really weird. Really unexpected. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this boss fight. It is kind of working out. I am doing damage. But it's also because I just got 2 healing items. That definitely helps. Wow, and I missed that. I messed up. Dude, the secondary attack of, like, actually penetrating through enemies, not that great. And 2, in this game, fucking amazing. Like, there's nothing that I would want more right now than the ability to just, you know, pierce enemies. That is sexy. I would imagine that's this character's strong point as well in this game. Ooh. Pneumaticist nozzle. Best served cold. Alright. I'm not sure that you always get a boss thingy. I'm not sure what it does. Chance to tether yourself to an enemy. Okay, I don't know what tethering means, but that sounds really good, and it looks red, so that's probably legendary. I don't know if it is though, because I mean I've seen a lot more red items that I would actually expect to see. Okay, I don't know what the thing is gonna do, and if it has a cooldown, if it's like single use or whatever, but I'm gonna do it. It has a cooldown. It's just exactly what I expected. That's really cool. You get the boss attack. You actually get pointed in the direction of the remaining enemies, which is huge quality of life. Amazing that they thought of that. See, because I really wouldn't have guessed the other enemies just all the way back there. But it would seem that he is. Okay, actually, he's really far away. Alright, well we got that. And now we can progress to the next stage for the first time. Hallelujah. Damp Caverns, Fungal Haven. This is new. I mean, obviously it was gonna be new. Is that just this next teleporter? Is that the teleporter I took? It is the teleporter I took. Hello, imps. Oh, and you are the same. Alright. Really hard to fight enemies like this on a small platform. But the healing, I think, is going to be a much bigger part of my strategy in this game than it was in 2. Because in 2, you can just dodge stuff more easily. And I don't want this whole stream to be saying, like, hey, you know, 2 has 3 dimensions and 1 has 2 dimensions, but apparently it really is. It influences the game in more ways than I actually thought initially. Okay, that's the tethering I'm seeing. Ooh, that's really cool. And also the shrooms are really cool. Really cool way of doing damage. I don't have enough for that. But I have to remember that there's a chest there. Did I take the chest from last time? Last stage? I don't remember. Okay, this is actually really good. Because they can't get an attack in. This is really funny. But it's working. But it's like unironically a good strategy. Okay, please. Alright, I'll just get the drone. I would hope healing drones are also a thing. Ooh, okay. I think I can get up there with... That's hard. Oh, okay, I can. Okay, alright. We're safe, no problem. And just farm things up here, that's nice. As long as I don't get... Nope, too small of a range. Or I guess I'm a little bit above him. Okay, can I please just get an enemy to spawn here? Okay, I guess I can't. Alright. Back to this it is. Alright. Now we got enough. But we actually have to... Okay. I gotta wait for my dash. No. Oh, I actually can't do it without it. I mean, I guess I could. It, you know, was only fair that I could do it without the dash. But still. Drones are OP. I don't even have to expose myself. Oh, I didn't make it. Wow. This is really tough because there's no sprinting. Alright, finally. Hoopu Feather! That's actually really good. Yeah. Probably just, if not more useful than in 2. Especially since, you know, vertical movement is much more important here. Okay. I think we'll be moving up. That's what my gut tells me. If I was a teleporter, where would I hide? It would definitely be upstairs. But then again, I'm not a teleporter, so I might be wrong. Oh! Oh, that's really cool. These are completely new enemies to me. But, you know, good design. Good, telling on the attacks as well. And I'm not using my boss weapon as much as I should, because the cooldown really is pretty low. Like, look at that. That is so much damage for free. And it's, like, it's a really low cooldown. I took a lot of damage there. But I think the health is much more forgiving. So, there's much more ways, or I guess there's much more regeneration in general, but that might not be the case in Monsoon. Okay, I got a drone. I think the other thing is also a drone. A missile drone. I want that. As soon as I saw that I could buy that, I want it. Oh, it's exactly what I expected. Nice. It seems that if you decide to jump and move, you do commit to the full jump. Which makes sense. You can't really... I mean... Actually, it doesn't make sense, because you can... In this game, you definitely can move midair. Which was, like, my reasoning to be like, you know... No, it makes sense. You can't really steer yourself midair, but you can. So... Weird. Just a little bit of a control... You know, control scheme nitpick, I guess. But I also don't know, I don't want to complain about a lot of stuff because I know there is a remake. I don't own the remake. That's the only reason I'm playing this. But I'm already having a blast. So I can see myself playing this a lot more going forward. Rusty Jetpack, and this is already helped by the fact that I do have a Hoopu Feather. So it is even more jump height, and even less gravity. Okay. Die. Yeah. Let's go to the right. Yeah, I think the right is the right call. I don't think there was anything more upstairs there, really. For us. Oh! And it was the right call. And I have what seems to be a orange item. I'm not sure what orange is. Active. Orange is active. I fucking... Why would I not know what orange is? I don't know why I didn't think orange was active item, but hey. That is on me, I guess. I almost died to that. Shit. These enemies are really dangerous. I want full health for the boss fight, like 100%. Oh my god. I'm always so close to death, and I don't realize it. Because the health bar is so far down. And I'm not used to all the damage. I'm really not. Also, like, don't really know how dangerous stuff can be. Yep, see that? The tether really makes it hard to see that particular attack. Which is a cool, I think, unintentional trade-off. Let me just go down there and do this. I can, yes. I forgot I have a double jump. I should be using that more. Okay. Trying really hard not to die here. So far, doing kind of a good job. I'm not sure what I'm waiting for to do the boss fight other than my health. So, shouldn't really be picking fights, but it's tempting. I want to do it. Please don't. Oh, I was gonna say, please don't be a magma worm, and it is. Fucking hell. Okay. Command to dodge 7 lethal. Okay. So I do get iframes, which is incredibly nice to know. I should have dodged that, and I died. Well, while it is cool to see your stuff being on the ground, it's not cool to see that I lost again. Holy shit. This is really unforgiving. Alright. Do we have any other option? Item log? Okay. Are those all the items? That's crazy. It is even more restricted than I thought. The mortar is really cool. 9% chance to fire a mortar for 170% damage. Well, it's a loaded. That's cool. They have all the descriptions and stuff. And this is okay. Frost relic is the same. Which, you know, it makes sense why red items aren't really that rare. Because you just have so little items, and oh my god, why is the screen flickering? I don't know. I'm just gonna use the controller, even though I can't, because the controller also moves the mouse. I'm not sure how I would unlock the other characters, but I guess I will find out. You know what? Let's play Monsoon. The game is already unforgiving, right? The Monsoon is not going to change that much. Okay. Oh, my mouse was there. I was like, why is it giving me that tooltip? You know, after my, like, 4th run or whatever. Telling me to dodge. But it was me. It was myself. I was the one doing it. Okay, you know, I didn't... What did I think was going to happen dropping down here? Gasoline. Really good. Gasoline, will-o'-the-wisp, always, like, the biggest spikes. In 2, it's, like, gasoline, or, you know, gasoline's always a lesser version of will-o'-the-wisp. You know, having anything that kills, that does damage on kill, can really turn into a chain of damage. As well as an ATG and stuff that can proc up of other stuff. Can I shoot through there? I can't, but the gasoline's doing damage, so that's neat. Oh, I forgot you have to kill these. Ooh, actually got him. I actually got him. Nice. Jar of Souls. Summon a ghost for every enemy on the screen. That is a really, really cool idea. I haven't really seen that. Alright. That was not the button to do it. Oh, it summons a ghost of the enemy type as well. That's so cool. Wow, that's cool. Kind of hard to tell which is which. You know, they should have an outline, I think, IMO, but it works. It's okay. But this having a longer cooldown than the boss weapon, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would go with this. But, you know, I have no other choice right now. I have no other alternative. Nothing really up there, I think, except if you can, you know, go further up. Or fall down, I mean, because you can't really go further up, not without platforms. Or, I guess, a jetpack. Stuff like that. It's really tough to kill 2 enemies together, even with the penetrating shots from Commando here. Okay. Some places just have many more, like, many more. They have more containers. That's what I wanted to say. That really hurt. I think I'm gonna use my active item here and just fucking book it. Okay, Colossus seems to be a slow and big enemy, which is good. You know, slow attacks, big hitbox. But I might be severely under-leveled here. And bitten off way more than I could chew. But hey, you know, we're here to learn. We're here to make mistakes. No, we're not here to make mistakes. We're here to learn out of our mistakes that we do inevitably make. And the answer is yes, I did bite off more than I could chew. Well, time to keep trying again. I'm really excited to get to new characters. But this is like an old school roguelike. You know, just... the only thing you really got is your skill. And I like that. I like that. No permanent upgrades. No, like, here, have, like, twice the health. Oh my god. No way I get them all. That is a really unfortunate place for that. Well. On to other things. On to other things. What was that? Was that in-game? Holy shit, that was scary. I mean, it really didn't... it sounded so out of place, which is why. Can the Stone Titans get up there? I don't think they can. Or Stone... what are they called? They're not Stone Titans. Stone Titans are the bosses in 2. Which I guess the equivalent of a Colossus. Those ones I forget what they're called. Just Stone Boys to me. You know, we're quite acquainted. That is a purple/pink item. I don't recognize that color. Rapidly heal outside of combat. Can I go here? No. This is supposed to be a cave. Okay, again, same background color. It's kind of really hard to tell what's an obstacle and what isn't. And that's not a thing of the dimensions. It's just, you know, it could have used other colors. Definitely plenty of 2D games to go back to and look at. I'll just keep going. There's really no time to be wasted by standing around doing nothing. But this seems to be the edge? Not really. Okay, cool. Ooh, elites. What? Why does he have rockets? Why does the lizard have rockets? Why does the elite lizard have rockets? I don't like that. What the fuck? That is new. I think those are supposed to be the overloaded ones. Holy shit. Ah! Those are extremely dangerous. Jesus Christ. Wow. I was not expecting that. The harder they fall. They do fall hard. They fall pretty hard. Alright. Okay, wall. Again. I forget which ones are walls. I just need 10 coins. Shouldn't be too hard. This is exactly the same scenario. See, this is what I mean. This is why I think they're, like, hand-picked more than procedurally generated. Because they do seem to be the same every single time. Except, maybe spawn points are random. But the maps are just an amalgamation of hand-constructed things. Which isn't a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. It just means, you know, effort. There's a very big height before you actually get any sort of fall damage, which is nice. I do feel slow. I would guess there are stuff to increase your movement speed. I think I underestimate the range that I have to shoot. Like, I really do. Nice. Rusty blade. Give him tetanus. Oh no. There we go. I think that's really one of the things that will increase bind damage by a ton. The rusty blade. Okay. Find the teleporter. Oop. I did not want to drop down there. But I did. Ooh, this is actually a hard choice, but I think I go with the gasoline. Crit chance is neat, but I already got damage, and having something that can chain react like that is just invaluable. Can I even get back up? I can get back up over there. Yeah, I can. Okay, good. I'm so tiny. The animations are like very minimal, but they're really good. I'm surprised at how well they work. Because they really are minimal. You're moving a singular, like, below a dozen pixels. Well, it might be a dozen. Definitely more than a dozen. But, you know, not much more than a dozen. Why are they so aggressive? They're really out for you. Okay. Not enough to get that drone. But this will be, right? Holy shit. You need to jump more. Oh. Okay, I don't think this I didn't drop down there, did I? Is that my fault? Am I dropping down somewhere? I'm not pressing anything, really. Maybe it is my fault. Maybe I did press down. But I did not see that, and I did not want to go down there. Let me get that item, get out of there. Okay, apparently they drop down as well now. Weird. Dealing damage heals you. Well, that sounds lovely. I actually gotta wait for an enemy. Is it the line on top? No, it isn't, right? For these? No. Also, dropping down with the key doesn't do... Like with the D-pad doesn't do anything. But there, you can just drop down. Okay. Well, let's get back up for like the millionth time then. I think we are on Monsoon, so I shouldn't feel too bad about dying here. I do want to, you know, advance past the first stage, though. So, get the drone, get the hell out of there. That's the mission. I guess now that I know that I can just drop down there. No big problem. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to stand around a bunch of elites. Did he just appear out of thin air? Is that how they spawn? You can totally just fall through there. That is just a trapdoor. That a bug? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Okay, knives! Oh, or a mortar. I'm gonna go for the different one. I don't know if, like, stacking only knives is good. I think having one of each, even then, is still good. Okay. Wow. Yep, I think those are the overloaded ones. Terribly dangerous. Okay. Red whip. Cool. That's a lamp? I'm not sure what a lamp would do. The one that says fears and damages enemies for 10 seconds. That sounds really good. Okay, it actually fears them. That's really cool. Wow, so you can like kind of create a little fortress here. That's really good. I think there's better active items, but really good nonetheless. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what I did there. Except lose my drone. Alright. Well, let's do it. I think the frost relic in this game is not a red item. As far as I can tell. Ooh, wow. That was a lot of damage that I just took. I didn't see the boss. Does the boss have any other attack besides that? Not really, right? So just make sure I dodge that, and then I have full range to, basically shit on him, no? Ooh, and me getting hit doesn't count as me being in combat, I guess? Like, I was really fast out of combat there. Even with the razor and stuff. Yep, see? That's really nice. Okay, I think I can use that to my advantage here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. He already died. But I'm as good as dead as well. Holy Christ. No! Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Ooh. Jesus. Okay. Hectic, but I'm doing well. Hectic, but I'm doing well for myself, alright? I'm gonna take this. Even though this is... I think this is a shorter cooldown. I think it's a better item. But we will see. Maybe I made a mistake here. Who knows? Did he just grab me? Or am I think it might have been in a ground animation right there. I'm not certain. Okay. Holy Christ. Alright, use the boss item. Neat, neat, neat. Trying to keep as little enemies on screen as possible. He just teleports. He does the teleports behind you and then he kills you. That's how he gets you. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm not sure I want to be standing where a lot of enemies are. Do I have an ATG? What's happening? Oh, that's the mortar. The mortar is the red one. Well, then I definitely do want to stack mortars and ATGs, no? That's like really good. There's there's two separate ATGs. I hope there's a ukulele, which I'm not sure there is. Ooh. Okay, drone is dead again. But I can go up. Boss item. Get the drone again. Nice. Didn't even get on a half health, which I was expecting to do. It is interesting that you have to clear all of the enemies. Don't you? I guess I didn't really try using the teleporter without that. No, you can't. Okay. I was thinking of just leaving. That is really interesting. Is Risk of Rain Isaac for psychopaths? Kind of. There's a lot of verticality already. And I don't know how much you know about 2, but this is really interesting to see all the parallels and all the items. Also, welcome in. How you doing, guy? How you doing, my boy? 4 enemies remaining. All right. There's a lot of stuff that isn't random as much as there is in the second game. All right. Okay. I think we're fine. Nice. We made it. I don't know why that is a gap in the floor. I have no idea. It's super unintuitive, but hey. We got it. Just, please. Thank you. Sky Meadow. That is something I know. But the song is cool. The music has a different vibe to it in this game than in 2. It's much more, like, chill. Not always, but hey, but you know. That is much more expensive than I expected. No! I do know this song. This is a different version of the song that is in 2. Okay, that seems to be the edge of the map. That is already the teleporter. I'm not sure I want to do that. Ooh, elites. Already just elites. Planning to play Fallout 4 until bored. That is what a lot of my friends list is doing. How about you? Well, I'm doing this. And it's going really well. But, yeah, I edited a bunch today. I went to a party yesterday, a uni party. Else I would have gone live on Twitch. Really, that's really more damage than I want to be taking, I think. Those fucking rockets. Oh my god, that's unforgiving. Okay. Have I fucked myself here? I don't think I have. Okay. Whew, so many elites. I don't know if the spawn rate is like crazy high. still haven't watched the Fallout show. I'm definitely gonna do that. And then probably out of, you know, wanting to play the whole Fallout series. I am definitely trying to figure out what to do on YouTube. In terms of YouTube Live. I always definitely, you know, I want to have a clickable stream now, which is why today I really didn't have a good idea. So I came up with doing this in the matter of like half an hour and the thumbnail. But maybe in the future we can play, you know, Fallout 1, Fallout 2. I did, you know, that might actually be just a really good idea to capitalize on the Fallout series. Because it's doing so well right now. And then on Twitch, I think I'm going to be playing Resident Evil. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. This is the end of the run, I think, here. This does not look good. All of those rockets. And, I'm not doing too well. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, yep, that was the enemy. Try playing on Drizzle. Alright, no, I don't... The game is insulting me. The game is insulting me. This is rough, but it's really cool. I like it. I prefer this over an easy game. I'm not going to turn it down to Drizzle. Can already go to that shrine. Yeah, I've played a little bit of the first Fallout. Not much, actually, because I think it was back when I played Fallout Tactics, which I also made a video on. And it was just to kind of like go in there and have a go at it. Wasn't really planning on playing it as much. But if for a stream, you know, I could definitely go back to Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. I just think there's gonna be a lot of like running around being like, hey, where do I go? What do I do? Because it's an old game. Teleport back to the gate by activating again. That's cool. I'm not sure how useful that's gonna be. Tactics is cool? Yes, I just didn't really know what to do, which is fair. You know, games like that used to come with a manual. So me being like, hey, I don't know what to do, it's kind of that, and it's also, you know, I could have just looked up the manual online, because you're kind of supposed to do that. It wasn't really designed for you to just go into without knowing anything. So, you always gotta keep that in mind as well. Oh, fuck, I forgot it was this shrine. That's really unique to this game. Alright. One of the best items I could have gotten. Tiny imp. I thought it was a challenge shrine at first, but no, they don't run towards you and try to kill you, they actually just run away from you. And like try not to get killed themselves. Okay, jeez. No! Shoot him! There we go. There seems to be like a tiny place where my bullets don't go, like right before me. Mortar, that's really good. The music slaps. Apparently it is allowed on YouTube because I haven't got a warning in my stream yet. No, but that might change. Oh my god, Tiny Man has such a tiny jump. Even though it makes sense for Tiny Man to have a tiny jump, it's really tiny. But yeah, I mean, I grew half of my channel with old Elder Scrolls and old Fallout, so I should go back to that, honestly. Try not to feel guilty all the time if I feel like need to walk through or something when playing games like Fallout 1. Yeah. Definitely like pre-2010s, because even in the 2000s games were like that, right? So I think pre-2010s games, you always gotta know, okay, I might need a manual for this. With games like Skyrim, I think it's a little bit of a problem in the opposite direction, where you're shown, like, at every single second, you get a quest marker. This is exactly where you have to go, you know? I do like kind of a balance. You know, I do like games like Morrowind, where you actually have to orient yourself, and you get, you know, waypoint descriptions. But then, some quests in Morrowind really need a quest marker. I think there's an art to it, you know, like know realistically when is the player actually not gonna know something. Holy shit. I feel so slow. when this elite type with the rockets, the orange one, that's really deadly. 2000s and more. Oh yeah, like 2000s games are easier. Well, yes and no. I think there are, in the 2000s, games really didn't have like a big industry standard. You know, this is like kind of this is how we do things. Did my green screen get knocked out of the way? No. Okay. So I think there was just every dev was kind of doing his own thing, or like a team of devs. It's never just one in that era. So yeah, so I think it just depends on the game as well. And of course there will always be stuff like Dark Souls, but even Dark Souls you can beat without a wiki. I did. Man, was that was a game and a half. For sure, even after having played 3. I can't stun jellyfish, can I? My attack that should stun really doesn't do stun to them. That's weird. Okay, not enough to get that drone. Shrine over there. I just remembers like Shadow of the Colossus and oh yeah, that is 2000s. I think I played Shadow of the Colossus for like 1 hour. When I first got my PlayStation, the only time where I had a PlayStation was PlayStation 4. And it was like my really extremely casual gamer era. So, okay, crowbar is I think the same thing, yep. So I would just start up a game, try it out, and then be like, eh, and then stop it. And then never come back. When I was around 8, Thallium. Chance to slow and damage enemies over time. That's really good. So when I was around 8, 9, 10, my buddy had a, my buddy. You know my cousin, Nico. He had the PlayStation 2, and he had all the games. So I didn't really play so much as like I just sat down next to him and watched him play shit. Radioactivity seems really cool. I really do need to play Shadow of the Colossus. I don't think I own it digitally. I used to own it on PlayStation, but I sold all my games with my PlayStation when I did that. So definitely though. But you know, if there's one thing that really isn't small, it's my list of games that I have to play, so I'll get around to it eventually. Maybe it'll be this year, maybe it'll be in 5 years, who knows. It will be at some point, and I will appreciate it. For sure. 37. Randomly freeze enemies for 8 seconds. That's... what? Does it say randomly? I think it's console exclusive. Really? I mean, there are totally extremely legal ways to, okay, that is random. To get access to console games. I'm not saying you should, I'm not endorsing anything. I'm just saying there are ways. And of course, if you own the physical copy, there's definitely a way to get it to play on a, computer. That's, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit, this guy's crazy. These lizards are maniatic. Like, oh. Ugh. Super unforgiving game. I want that knife. I think I'm playing it wrong, you know? I think I should be playing it more aggressively. I'm playing very passively, trying to figure out kind of what to do, in what fashion, where to go. But then I also set the game to Monsoon, so I was kind of asking for this. Come on. Jellyfish is so annoying because when they're not in the line of fire, you can't hurt them. And when they are, they hurt you. There are definitely some ways playing on a PC. Also, I don't know if, how much delay YouTube really has. I know that I chose the, not the lowest delay kind of option. It should be around 6 seconds. Which isn't too terribly bad. You can have a conversation like that. But there was a lower latency option, but that wouldn't allow me to stream at 1440p. Not that much? Okay, yeah. I prefer higher quality over, like, no delay at all. Yeah, no. I wasn't saying anything about you or, like, that you took too much time or anything. I was just... I'm a streamer, dude. I'm paranoid about my stream quality all the fucking time, all day, man. That's just kind of what I am and what I do. Say a random number. 5. Hey, Andre. Look on Discord. Okay. Look on Discord. Give me 1 second. What did you send me? You really didn't have to write that. That was not a worthy message. Nobody's going to shit my toilet. Especially not how you wrote it. 5. I couldn't test the delay because I was too busy getting told someone's gonna come into my apartment and shit into my toilet. Okay. Let's just try again. Dried leg, this is new. New type of area. I don't remember any dried leg. This is really cool in terms of design. No. No. The answer to all of that question, all of that is no. Not yes. You know, what I like about YouTube streams is that I can schedule and I can have a link, I can have a thumbnail beforehand. There's so much that I like about YouTube streaming, but the only thing that I don't like is that, you know, people still don't know YouTube streaming is a thing. And when people go on YouTube, they also don't really expect... Oh, well, it depends on the people, but they don't always expect to be seeing a live stream, right? Most people go on YouTube to watch videos, but when you're on Twitch, they want live streams. So it's super weird. Gotta wash the dishes? Oh yeah. Maybe playing after that. Have a good one, man. And go wash those fucking dishes. That's what I did yesterday. I really miss you too, man. We're definitely gonna see each other soon. Take care, man. There are like the big things that I don't enjoy about YouTube streaming aren't really YouTube's fault, right? They're people's. I mean, you know, they're not the people's fault as well. It's just like how the internet has evolved, I guess, and how streaming has evolved as people got used to it. Can I sit here without getting damaged? I cannot. Nice. Well, my question was answered. Not their problem that it wasn't the answer that I was looking for. Can I even get him? I don't think I can. No! You cheeky bastard! Oh, he ran away. Oh my god. Oh! I would have gotten him. That was super close. Well. I guess that's a reminder to always look at the type of shrine you're interacting with, instead of just expecting items to pop out of nowhere. Okay, ladder. Oh man, what's the elite spawn rate? I wonder if that's controlled by difficulty as well. I mean, it has to be, right? Because this is just crazy. And these are not the worst ones. The worst ones are the ones that shoot rockets. Holy. Yep, bad place to stand, my boy. Alright. I made it. Barely. But I made it. I don't even care that I took damage there. French schnitzel. You mean cordon bleu? I really want one right now. Just any type of schnitzel would go really hard. I did just like hastily cook something before starting stream because I was like, oh, it's gonna be time soon, and I don't have anything made, and I don't have bread, so I made pasta, but I boiled the water. That was how desperate on time I was. I boiled the water before putting in the pot. Oh god. The only boss I've beaten so far is Wandering Vagrant, I think. So, I mean, he's not that crazy. Magma Worm. I don't know why he's like not as heavily targeting as before. A man of culture. Of course I know Cordon Bleu. Holy shit. That's a lot of enemies in this place. I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of that. I mean, I do. I'm just gonna have to jump over. I don't know how I'm gonna survive this fucking fight. Apparently like that. Let's just hope the men with the rocket don't find me. Holy shit. Well, that was my fault. Phew. That really wasn't a good run. But the magma worm is just... I need movement speed. I haven't found an item yet that actually gives me movement speed, but I really, really need... desperately need movement speed. Oop. Oh my god, the wisps. It's just one wisp and it's still killing me. You gotta do that all the time. And they're like... not easy to stun or anything. Holy shit. You know, usually I don't like looking at my numbers while streaming, but YouTube really like prominently puts a huge number on your stream being like, this is how many viewers you have. It puts the chat rate on screen, which is cool. Actually really useful, but you know, I don't think you should look at that while live. I think those are good numbers to have after. And like, so you can look at the graph, like when were people chatting the most, when weren't they, stuff like that. But I feel like when streaming, and like there's nothing I can do about that much right now. Except if it was really glaring. I guess there's two ways to go about it, right? You just learn to ignore the numbers and like internalize that the numbers don't... Speaking of movement speed, that's Paul's good hoof. Oh yeah, run faster. Okay, so there's just one which is like internalizing that, you know, your self-worth doesn't depend on your performance, even though it's really easy to think that it does. And the other way is just to like hide it. And it's really just easier to hide it because thinking to yourself, like having to convince yourself all the time that numbers don't matter is hard, and it takes a lot of energy, and then you don't have as much energy for other things. Whereas you could literally just hide it and then be like, yeah, I don't have to think about that. Which I wasn't sure was a thing. Because like, oh, why would you hide it? Then you're just hiding from the truth. But, you know, in reality, it's willpower is a limited resource, and you don't want to spend it on stuff like that. Put tape over it. I mean, no, I could literally just take it out of my stream preview thing. But I haven't set up. I don't know how much you can customize really on the YouTube page. I'm super new to YouTube streaming in terms of that, so the dashboard is like completely new to me. And the Twitch one is like fully customizable. Tesla coil, really good. Oh, that's what that is. That's electricity. All right. Well. It is kind of weird. I think the Tesla coil in 2 has a time where it procs. This is just constantly zapping things. Not that I'm complaining. I think constantly zapping things can be really good. I keep hitting above. I keep hitting up to jump, but it's not. It's A. But yeah, controller was the right call. I was never gonna play this right with the ancient keyboard controls that it had. Kinky, I like it. What? Bro, what? I am lost. I think a ton of messages. What is happening? Amazon thing. Oh my god, I literally just got 17 fucking messages. Alright, apparently my package was dispatched. That's all I gotta know. The zapping. Oh my god. Why does your brain go there? Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just... I really wasn't going there. And fusion. Same item as in 2. That is really... Is this a pit? Why is this, like, in the ground like that? I have no idea. That is so much damage from the Tesla coil. Holy shit. I really wasn't expecting that. Infusion also might be really good. Great googly moogly. Haha. The music goes fucking hard, though. It really does. I hope it's not too quiet. I hope it's not too loud. Bustling fungus. Really not a good item. Because when are you ever gonna stand still? Except engineer. Maybe engineer is in this game. I don't really... I don't see a point why you shouldn't be. Sprouting egg. Egg. Oh, yes. There's a teleporter. I'm gonna get that first, though. Energy cell. Attack faster at lower health. Attack faster at lower health. Interesting. Hey! Chili Busto. Is that right? Can I say that? Chili? Is Chili okay? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Okay. Really struggling with the, well, to me, new types of elites. Like the ones that shoot rockets. Also, hey Frosty. What's up, dudes? Not too loud, it's a bit too quiet. Well, I can definitely change that. You know, boss fight, it's definitely appropriate that we raise the volume a little bit. And, alright, there we go. That better? It's a little bit louder for me as well now. I got the zapping. And I'm immediately dead. I shouldn't have tabbed out of the game. Well, I mean, okay. Really not been going different. I've won one boss fight. I've won exactly one boss fight. But I mean, I like it. Was it Chili? My name is supposed to be in Finnish, so it's way easier to say Chili. Oh, I see. Yeah, I whenever I see, you know, a double U, like that Vusto, Fusto, I don't know how to say it. I always think of Finnish. You know, not that it has anything to say about the language. It kind of does, actually. Disregard what I said. I just think of Finnish. How you doing? I'm not that far. I'm from Germany, partly. Okay, that's the imp shrine. I gotta remember that they run away from me. But yeah, how about it, man? Are you a fan of Risk of Rain 1? I always like to know where people come from. What leads them here. Okay, please. Please, jellyfish. Diagonality is really my worst enemy. Okay. That was a good place to have a shrine like that. It really was. Okay, ATG. Nice. You're from Germany? Me too. It's not like we're almost neighbors. Oh my god. What a revelation. I do not enjoy Risk of Rain 1, but I do have a few hundred hours in Risk of Rain 2, so, we're on the same page about Risk of Rain 2. I can't look, but I think 300, 400 hours, maybe. I don't know if that's accurate. It's a lot of hours. And I played a lot before the game had a boss fight. So it's funny because I have like 400 hours and I don't have the achievement that is literally just beating the game on Monsoon. Because I never did. I always just, you know, the only choice was to obliterate or to keep going until you go crazy. I really like that about that version of Risk of Rain 2. Because you were like, hey, let's just keep going. Because that's the only thing you can do. You can't even like try the boss fight or anything. You can just keep looping. What are you gonna do? Obliterate or keep looping? And then I just kept looping, and I had like 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour long runs, which was crazy but really, really enjoyable. I always found that really cool. I'm not saying the boss fight is a bad idea. Am I gonna catch that? Am I gonna catch that? Oh, I did. I do actually underestimate my range there. I am enjoying Risk of Rain 1 so far. It's definitely very unforgiving, and I'm glad the game has controller support, because playing on ZXCV on my keyboard doesn't sound like a great time. Even though that's pretty nostalgic. One time I had a run that went to stage 100. I'm pretty sure I got there. Or at least close to 100. On my old PC, I definitely had a run that was like really far. Really, really far. And my PC died. My PC just shut down. The game crashed, my PC shut down. That was the reason that the run ended. Like, it was like, I couldn't get more broken, the game couldn't get more broken, it was running on slideshow quality, even on the lowest settings. And it just died. These elites are tough, man. Holy shit, more of the imps. Wait, it's the same shrine, isn't it? Oh, I actually got them all. Nice. Squib. Squib? Resists a bloom of squibs detonating on impact. That sounds interesting. You should try Risk of Rain Returns. Yes. If you've read the description, the reason I'm not playing Risk of Rain Returns is 1, because I don't own the game. And 2, because I like playing original versions of games before their remake or remaster if I can. Because then, usually, when I play the remake, I'm like, okay, this is better, and I see how they have improved. And I definitely think... Okay, that is targeted. I thought that... I don't know why I thought they were going to be seeking, you know? But hey, there they go. 40 seconds, that's the time. But yeah, I'm playing the original version because I own it, also. I wasn't going to spend a, I think it's $15. It's not too expensive, but I mean, I already have this game, and I wanted to see... I know it's, like, probably worth it to buy the other version, but I definitely wanted the harder, like, less forgiving experience. I don't even know if the other one's more forgiving, but hey, we're here now. That's the reason we're playing this version. But I always wanted to try this game, because people are like, Risk of Rain 1 is really good. And if you like 2, you're probably gonna like 1. Not necessarily. But I enjoy Ukulele, and his music was electric. We got the whole squad. Actually, we're missing ATG. But we actually got none of the squad. In the last run, we had some rusty knives, which are these games tried to daggers. We had some ATGs. These wisps are super deadly because you can't even really tell that they're hitting you. These are what killed me like so many times already. And that was super quick. Alright. Well, unforgiving is definitely a word you can use to describe this game. I like the fact that it's like super roguelike. Well, so is 2 actually. You know, there's not really like any permanent level ups or like damage increases or anything you can really get. The only thing that increases is your skill, and I thoroughly enjoy that about Risk of Rain. And Risk of Rain 2 for that matter. I don't like the roguelikes that are like, okay, this is always gonna be super hard. I like the ones where there's clear that you can get better with every run you make, you know? TBOI... Oh, The Binding of Isaac. You know, that was funny because somebody compared this game to The Binding of Isaac before and said, is this The Binding of Isaac for masochists? Noida. Okay, yeah, I have... Noida is in my list of games to play that I have still yet not touched. And let me tell you, my backlog is absolutely massive. I think I have a list of about 300 games that I own and I haven't played yet. But this was one of them. So this is my way of getting rid of my backlog as well. Okay. Verticality. My character feels really small and really slow. That's the thing that I'm noticing about this game. It's much more about, like, movement and placement as well. It's harder to get movement speed and, like... Well, it's harder to move anyway because you're in 2 dimensions instead of 3. So, by definition, it's going to be harder. And you, like... If you're facing an enemy, you really only have 3 ways out. Where in 3D, you technically have infinite ones. The original is always harder than the remake. Well... I mean, I guess so, yeah. If you modernize a game, you might as well modernize some other things. And I think even like this is 2013, I think. We were still kind of in the, you know, games are hard kind of era. You gotta tell me when you play Noida so I can translate all the finished stuff in it. I mean, hey, I'm definitely gonna play Noida at some point, and I'm also using my YouTube and Twitch streams, YouTube and Twitch streams to get rid of my backlog. So I will get around to it. And Noida will definitely be a game that I would put on YouTube. So if you want, you can sub, and you would get notified. Feels like Dead Space. Noida feels like Dead Space if it was at a slower pace. Or this game. Is it Noida or this game you're referring to? Because, I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint you, I've also not played Dead Space. But I have a friend that all the time tells me to go play Dead Space, and I never do. I'm not usually a huge roguelike guy. It's not really my preferred genre. However, I have played, I think the first game I played that I really enjoyed was Wizard of Legend. And then I played Hades, and then of course I fell in love with Hades. And then I was like, okay, maybe, you know, maybe roguelikes really aren't that bad. And I played Isaac and all that stuff. So, but I think the game that gave roguelikes a chance for me was Hades. And now I enjoy it. But I still think, like, just being a roguelike is not enough. You gotta have something, like, really unique. Even if it's just visual. Okay, why is he dead? He's dead. Oh my god. Okay, more of these. Medkit. That's pretty good. I need that. So yeah, I don't know Dead Space. Dead Space. Dead Space, of course I know. Dead Cells, I don't know. I haven't played Dead Cells. Have I been saying Dead Space? I call this streamer brain. It's so hard to say stuff and do stuff at the same time. So you're either gonna be bad at doing stuff or bad at saying stuff, inevitably. I think the teleporter is up to the left, unless I've already missed it. In which case, streamer brain. You've been saying Dead Space. Why do I do this? Anyway, Dead Space, great game. That was one of the first games I ever streamed a couple years ago. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. That was also a game that gave way to a genre for me because I really wasn't a horror game guy. But then I played Dead Space and I was blown away. And I can't get up there. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. So I gotta get up there to get left. You were probably really confused on why I was saying Dead Space is a roguelike. I apologize. Can I can't even get over there. How am I supposed to do that? Can I jump with this? Ooh, possibly. I made it. Let's get out of here. I don't want to fight the wisp. Not worth fighting. Falls go roof. Nice. And I'm going to take the mortar. Because that's a good item. Not sure it's the best, but it's definitely good. And 2 fucking elite crabs spawn in the same place. I think there's just less, you know, RNG protection, I want to say. Because, like, stuff like this can happen, where you just get 3 elite crabs in the span of, like, 2 seconds spawn in your face. Which is actually really cool. Providence, the final boss of this game, is it easier than Mithrix? I didn't know this game had a final boss. Providence, where... Why does that sound familiar? I know there's a band called Providence. Is it? No, it's a song. But then there's also something related to this game. Our friend prefers hot tub streamers. What are you talking about? You're talking about Nico. I mean, fair enough. You know, if you want to see, like... I don't know if you've been on Twitch lately, but Jesus Christ. There are some streams which are like 1/5 is gameplay and the rest is just frontal camera and back camera. It is actually, like, worryingly bad. It is worryingly bad. But hey, I mean, if you prefer that, can I really blame you? I'm just some guy in his fucking bedroom, you know? Playing pixel game. Nope. Man, it really feels like I'm not doing much damage, because I need something like that bleeds. I need an ATG, possibly. And that mortar isn't really doing as much work as I thought. Oh, actually, I take it all back. That was huge. That is quite huge damage. It doesn't just doesn't always hit, you know? But when it does, it hits well. Join the flow. You mean me become a hot tub streamer? I think I need bigger breasts for that. Why did he spawn? I did not activate the teleport. Does the teleport activate itself? I hope not. Is this a mini boss? Is this just a boss? Because they can. Thanks. Some streams on Twitch are basically 20% gameplay. I mean, sometimes they don't even really have gameplay. It's just this little tiny window, and the rest is bikini streamer. But I'm of the opinion, honestly, don't hate the player, hate the game. Providence is Mithrix's brother, and they had different opinions on things. And when Providence and Mithrix invented the teleporter, Providence trapped Mithrix in the moon. That makes sense. I always wondered why the moon. Because, like, you know, he's always... Oh my god. I think that was all the jellyfish at once. They hate me. I always wondered, why is the final boss, like, trapped in the moon? If you're so powerful, why not just, like, come to Earth and fuck me up? But I guess I know now. I didn't even know this game really had lore. But it makes sense. That is a bomb. I don't... Is that a shield, the left one? I think it is. Some of the icons are harder to recognize. And I have not seen my favorite item yet, which is the teddy. We need a teddy. Else the thumbnail to this stream would be clickbait, because I specifically promised teddies. We have not found tough times yet. I'm still torn on, like, the slow pace of this game. I enjoy it. I don't know if I enjoy it just because it's, like, different than what I've been used to. Like, I wonder how different my experience would be if I've never played Risk of Rain 2, you know? But I have, like, the people that I play... The people... I didn't really play with them. My friends that played Risk of Rain 2 were mostly people that played Risk of Rain 1 back in the day, and then played 2. So that's... definitely gonna give you a different perspective on 2. Oh my god. But I always, like, when I like a game and I know it's not the first in the series, I definitely always check out the earlier games. And in fact, usually when I know a game has multiple games in the series, I start with the first one. That's what I did with The Witcher, and I, like, don't regret it at all. I'm not sure I can do this, but, you know, you all gotta overestimate yourself sometime, right? It's not overestimating if I actually do it, so... Honestly, this isn't too bad doing it early, because that means there's not as many enemies on screen, and that's really the killer for me. Oh god. Jellyfish! The bane of my existence. Ooh, dodged. Nice. I do enjoy those frames of invincibility. Have to go, and I stream to you? Nice, thank you, and have a good one. Have a good one. Hope you enjoy your cordon bleu. Oh shit, I missed it. They're all spawning down there. This is like fucking Terraria strats, you know? Where you build a platform for the boss like that. I don't know if that's the reason you do it, but I always see people doing it in Terraria, so Terraria strat. That's what I'm gonna call. Oh my god. Really unexpected. That was half my health. Yikes. Holy shit. Okay, there's something's up on here. Not good. Not good. Because I don't have anything, any items, any drones. Nothing, really. Oof. But I do seem to be healing a ton. That is the big difference that I notice. Like, I do get hit more, because it's 2D, but I also heal a lot more. So I think they did, you know, they did account for... Sometimes you're just gonna get hit no matter what. In Risk of Rain 2, when the difficulty gets high enough, it's basically like, you get hit, you are dead. Like, you are playing for dodging. I don't feel like there's that much consistent, completely dodging in this game, except for the iframes that I have, so... Maybe that's the way that they do it. You know, we have less space, more mechanics, I guess. Hello, tree! Wonderful to see part of nature in here. I mean, we do really need more trees in the city, so... I do Roar 1, drones way more than Roar 2 drones. They have weird behavior. I'm not sure if they, like, expire and then you have to repair them again. Or if they have a health bar. It's an old bug where the mobs spawn mostly where they can't get you. I mean, hell, I am really appreciating this bug right now. Else I wouldn't have actually gotten this at all. And, I have to go down there though. Please don't cut me down. I'm not gonna cut you down, man. You just kind of, you know. I need your seeds. I'm gonna let you grow, and then you can reproduce. Is that how trees work? I don't know. Okay. It sounds good to me. Alright, I do enjoy the part, actually, of having to clear the stage before... Actually, I don't enjoy it. It's a shitty mechanic. I just say that because I just died. Ooh, want to be my friend? We're gonna be friends, Mr. Tree. Dried lake. Well, you know, this isn't really a place where trees grow. I was expecting more like blossoming forest. But hey, this works. Okay, this is literally the same place that the teleporter just was. The maps really do feel handcrafted, which is, I think, the difference. Do you have DC? You mean Discord? You really, really want to be my friend. I do have a community Discord, and the link is in the description. That is a Discord where you can hang out with the people from the community and always know what's coming next in terms of content. I see no shop. I missed the part where I spawned right next to the shop. That was really useful. Well, as a teleporter at least. 25 money. I was gonna say I would really appreciate it if there was some type of enemy right now. Because what good's a chest when you can't buy it? 23, not enough. I'm gonna make more money. As I was saying, like, I do enjoy this game being more about movement. But I have never gotten really late game, so I don't know how different that is. But the early game is definitely super different. It has to be, right? You're playing in a whole different dimension. Literally. I can't join. Does the link not work? That would be quite, sad. We're just going to do some of my favorite roguelike games. Mine too? Not my favorite. I think my favorite has to be Hades. And it's probably going to be Hades 2 when it comes out. The link does not work. Are you sure? Did I choose the wrong link? Well, let me fix that. I do have another invite that I know works. Tuck. Invite. Well, I can just copy it. Here's a temporary one for now. And I'll fix the one in the description. There's a Discord in the link in the chat, not the description, right now. If you want to join. And I'll fix the other one. 34, that's enough to buy. Oh my god, the jump is so measly. I used it 3 times. I see what you did there. Oh my god. I hate greater wisps. I have yet to kill one, really. What about these crab enemies would look like in the Road to art style? I also wonder. The crabs and the... There are, like, some sort of lizard enemy that has the beam. Those are the ones that I haven't seen in the second game. The rest, I know. I know greater wisps. I know normal wisps. Even though it's really interesting how the normal wisps are on the ground in this game. Which makes it super differently to play, of course. But it has to be. And I'm dead here. There's absolutely no way I get out of this. Oh, I lied. It still won't work. That is strange. There is something wrong with your Discord account, my boy. Is it, like, super new? There's probably some spam protection in place, so it might, I think the cherry on top is that the controller D-pad moves the cursor. That really is the cherry on top. But you know what I enjoy, actually? The music carries over. I just noticed. I had it for 2 years. That is strange. As far as I know, I haven't changed anything about the invites. It should just work like normal. I have never had a Discord invite not work. Let me use it, like, give me 1 second. No, this brings me to my server. Yeah, it works for me. I don't know what's wrong with your Discord, my boy. I'm sorry. Is there a rule against trees? I'm not a tree hater, okay? There's no rule against, in fact, we need more trees in this world. But I don't know why Discord wouldn't let you use that. Are there... Okay, there might be some settings in the Discord. To, like, who can join... There shouldn't be. I don't remember ever setting up such a thing. To say, like, hey, you can't join. Server settings. Custom invite link. No. Onboarding. Onboarding. Maybe the onboarding doesn't work? I don't know, brother. Do all that. Failed to save changes. I don't know what's wrong with the Discord. I have had people join, though. Default. Have you ever played Code of the Lamb? I haven't, actually. Okay, what is wrong now? What is Discord complaining about? Must include 5 channels where everyone can read and send messages. Well, isn't that this? 1 chattable. Why are these not chattable? Okay, I'm gonna fix this later. So, whenever this, maybe it's a Discord thing issue. I'm gonna try with a different account later. But, I'm sorry. It shouldn't be like that. I'm sorry I have difficulties with the link. But I really couldn't make up what it is right now. Turns out, you know, Incarnation is real and he was some kind of digital criminal in the past. On my block list or something. I do plan on playing Cult of the Lamb, but isn't Cult of the Lamb like really integratable with Twitch and stuff? That would be a cool idea to do in the future. Like that's definitely a game that I want to stream. Or at least I've heard it's fun to stream. And have the Twitch integration and stuff like that. Again, it's on my plans. There are so many games planned for me to play. It feels like a job. I did work my way on my own time because I really do enjoy being immersed in games through the Quantum Dream games. So like Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain. Played what's the other one called? Beyond Two Souls. And I have not, because I do not own it, Indigo Prophecy. I haven't played yet. The Discord link works for me. Well, it's not a server thing then. I don't know why. Does Discord not like trees? Are they like anti-tree? But yeah, anybody else, the Discord link seems to be working. If you want to join, it's in the chat and it's also in the description. Both of those links should work. Okay, this is nice. I can have more of this. More free money, please. Yeah. Discord doesn't like trees. Look up. Huh? What? New Discord scandal. You know, and I'm gonna make a scandalous video about it. Discord against Team Trees. Outrageous. New drama just dropped. Okay, there's a chest down there that I want to get. Look up in the chat. Well, have I missed something in chat? Discord is treesist. True. I don't think I missed a message. Wow, this is like the super annoying jump that you barely can't get. Are you kidding me? Can you actually not get this? Oh my god. I'm going to go insane. Huh! Fuck. I think I gotta go around. But how did I... No, I made it last time, right? Do I gotta, like, jump from higher? It is my username. Did your username... Is your username offensive? Oh! Well, that's interesting. So YouTube has two different versions of the chat, right? It has top chat and it has live chat. And the only message that was hidden was literally, my user is this, and send me an ad. You know? Because that is a very spam-heavy message because, you know, bots and stuff do that. That is really interesting that YouTube does that. I actually like that a lot. But if your account can't join the server, then there's something wrong with the account. I'm sorry. I don't know what the error messages you're getting, but I've never seen such a thing. Okay, have I found the teleporter yet? I'm very forgetful. There's not a helpful thing to be forgetful in this game. It really isn't. I wanted to get that chest, that's true. And, bad place to be stung by a jellyfish. Fuck. Okay, I'll get it, I'll get it. I made it. Oh, I did have to jump from upstairs. Well, that's annoying. But yeah, the YouTube essentially filters stuff live, which makes sense. You know, they've been using that technology in their comments for years. Why not the live chat as well? It makes my job easier, because I think most people have top chat enabled anyways. But neither they nor I have to see spam messages, which is actually a huge deal on Twitch, and not really much has been done to combat it. I'm glad that YouTube has, though. On Twitch, you get just so many people being like, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I add you on Discord? You want to buy this? And I'm like, no. I don't know if you're a real person, but no, just in case. The sound of a jellyfish dying reminded me of One Step from Eden. One Step from Eden. I am not familiar. Gasoline. Like the song. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Die. Die. I hate. I'm against wisps. Completely. I hate greater wisps. They're so dangerous. Ooh, wow. Actually cool one. Alright. Well, I'm glad there were 3 chests just before the teleporter. I do enjoy that. Alright, stay alive. Fuck. Probably a better boss stage, and a better boss, actually. Feel like this is super slow. He's not a castle, he's a tower. That's really cool. I like his design a lot. That wisp is going to kill me. Holy shit, does that thing have a lot of health. Oh my god. Please. Please die. Holy hell. What did that? Huh? Oh, the time. Colossus. Colossus is the name of this boss. And I'm dead. That time thing was really cool, though. One Step from Eden is a deck builder roguelike game. Ooh, well. Don't mind if I look it up on Steam and potentially add it to my wish list. Give me 1 minute. Or less than a minute, I hope. One Step from Eden. It looks interesting. Add it to wish list. Alright. If you add me, you can invite me to the server in the chat. It's okay, dude. Like, as I said, I trust Discord in this regard. I have never seen somebody unable to join a Discord server. If you can't, there is something wrong with your account. I'm sorry. That's just my intuition. I don't usually add people and DM them. That's what the server's for. Now, I want to join. Fine. I'm gonna add you. I'm just gonna DM you and invite, and that's it. Just do it. Okay, dude. Don't scream at me. Don't be like that. I don't know why you're so obsessed with joining it. Z-Spy. How do I've not added anyone in Discord in such a long time. Add friend. There. Friend request sent. Tree. Invite to server. There you go. And that worked, didn't it? Nope. Oh, it did. Well, there you go. How come the invite didn't work? I would be pretty frightened if a tree would scream, "Just do it" to my face. I mean, yes. Have you ever seen a tree do that? No. You would be scared as well. I still wonder why the link didn't work. If it worked for Chili. Also, yeah, the onboarding should ask you all of the things that you need to know. Like, do you want to be notified? All stuff like that. And then you just have to react to one message in the server. You'll be able to type. The forest is angry. That sounds like, what game has messages like that? I guess Isaac. You know, this is a terrible night to have a curse. It's a terrible night for a tree to be angry at you. The forest is angry. It wants blood. That is such an Isaac message. I love games like that telling you stuff in really obscure ways. And the first time you see them, you're like, what? Huh? Huh? Damn right I am. It's still not enough to buy that big chest. Come on. I want that. Oh. I guess it heard me. I do enjoy being able to do this. Enemies that can't jump. Brilliant. Just free money. Come on, 2 more. You know, I'm not sure I need the giant... Okay, it's not that giant. Find the teleporter message on the bottom of my screen, like, throughout the whole game. Realistically, it's like not gonna be there for 2% of the game. It's just when you're fighting the boss that it's not there, probably. Or when you have found it. Imagine the Isaac pill thingy narrative would say, "The forest is angry." Yeah, for sure. The forest is out for blood. I love when it's always like, it's that, and then it's like, what will you do? Imagine if a tree like grew a face, and the only thing it did was scream, and then it just grew back into its normal form. And then, like, you can't even tell anybody about it, because like, what are you gonna say? Like, a tree screamed at me? Is there any way I can see my items? No, not really, right? Just bottom left. I wish I had like a menu where I could hover over what they do and stuff. That's what I am. That's my true form. We haven't even witnessed 10% of his power yet. Fun fact, the message, "What a terrible night to have a curse" from the Binding of Isaac is a reference to Castlevania. I expected nothing less, to be honest. I can't sleep, my tree screaming in the backyard. You know how schizophrenic people say that people live in their walls. But what do they do if you're trying to run away from the tree, but the tree literally is your walls? Crazy. Imagine you find a screaming tree as well. Is that a band? Screaming Trees? I think that's a band. If I remember correctly, and I'm not crazy, that's like an 80s, 90s grunge band. Screaming Trees. Anyway, imagine you find screaming trees, and the only thing to do is scream, so you don't know why they're screaming. It's like a baby. You're trying to figure out. Everybody's panicking. The tree's just screaming in agony. I'm pretty sure that's like the best way to summon a forest fire. If the tree started screaming. Somebody would want to burn it down. Okay. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but hey. I'm all for it. The fucking rocket dude. The elite type enemy that shoots rockets is just that. Not good. Not good. Waluigi death sound. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Holy shit. What is the zapping on my character? I forget. I have 2 items. I don't know why I started the boss fight. You know, I thought it was. I probably should get the one that heals me. It's hard to tell which item you're gonna buy though, and I'm dead. I can still jump though. Look at me in the background. It says 50 out of 100 and whatever seconds. I can still jump. Well. Anyway. I wonder how I unlock other characters. We've already unlocked like so much of these items. After 6 hits, reduce and reflect incoming damage by 83%. Oh, got it. I see. Kill this tree, I'm in pain. The only thing worse than screaming trees are screaming trees that make Waluigi noises. Scores and unlockables. Stats, achievements. Okay. Oh, it's just like the other one. Okay, so you unlock items by achievements. Got it. That makes sense. Can I see how I unlock characters? Probably not, right? Okay. Yeah, those are terrible controls. I'm playing on controller. It seems to be way easier on controller. I will say that. I tried playing it on keyboard briefly when I started. One of them makes the dumb goofy scream. What's the dumb goofy scream? I can't think of it right now. Like, as in Goofy the character or Goofy the adjective? I guess that's the question. There's probably both. There's probably also Goofy Scream. E. What is that? Oh my god, I fucking hate not seeing the ground. Well, that's not really a scream, is it? Except maybe there is one and I don't know it. I know Waluigi's screaming. I also know, like... Waluigi has so many, like, quotable moments. Like, you're lousy! I can't do a Waluigi impression, as you noticed. Okay, I want to buy this. Thank you. Throw a bouncing brain... Okay, I thought it was like brain stocks. You gotta be kidding me. It's just a brain. It is a bouncing brain, alright. And that's 40 seconds, apparently. Wah! Wah! I think Waluigi has the best wah. I'm not sure, like, something feels like it's missing in this game. It's probably my skill, but, you know, apart from that. I've used a little bit too slow. But I guess I'm just not used to it yet. Bob's brain and Risk of Rain? Oh. Plot twist, you're throwing your own brain out the window. I definitely want all the items I can get right here before even attempting the teleporter. And then hope to God it's not a magma worm. God fucking damn it. This is why I hate wisps. It's like, when you're close to them, it's so hard to fight them. Of course, when I say that, a greater wisp spawns up there. Fuck. Energy cell. That's definitely an interesting concept. Attack faster at lower health. I haven't really thought of that. Somebody kill me! I don't usually buy Coke and stuff. Wait. Do items have random rarities? I just realized. That's why I get so many red items in comparison. Wow, that's really cool. So you can get like a higher tier ATG. Okay, so there's more items technically, because like there's different versions of items if I got it correctly. Huh, that is really interesting. Oh my fucking god. As if the reach is that big. Holy shit. Do you play D&D? Not really, no. I was completely unfamiliar. Well, I knew the name D&D and I knew it was a thing, but I really hadn't had anything to do with it until playing Baldur's Gate 3. The brain is your fellow survivor's brain. No. It's like the brains from my previous attempts. Oh, Colossus again. That's fine, right? Colossus is fine. He's just, you know... Oh, wait. Can he not walk off that ledge? He might not be able to. Holy shit. Oh my god. There's so much going on. I don't know which rockets are mine. I don't like it. Jesus. I need like a tri-tip dagger or something. As I said, I barely only know D&D because of Baldur's Gate. Holy shit. This is not an easy game. But we're definitely not going to lower the difficulty. ATG Mark II is a red item. Oh, I see. That makes so much sense. I fucking theorized, like, that the game had different versions of items, and that was why. But okay, so no. I'm pretty sure I saw... I'm pretty sure I saw this... Where is it? This being red, but maybe I'm crazy. No, it is a separate item, I see. Mark II. Makes sense that Mark II and Mark I would be different. Okay, so it was just a theory. A game theory. Dun dun dun. You can't up the difficulty. Monsoon is the highest. I'm on Monsoon already. Every bend introduces pain and horrors of the planet. You will die. I don't think you will die is an unrealistic thing to say. I mean, realistically, I played Rainstorm, it was the same thing. Wait, did I miss messages because of the top chat? No. No, I was in live chat. Okay. Is there a chest down there? The HUD is hiding it. No, there isn't. Okay. Good. I do wish they ported more songs over to this game, really. I could make you a D&D channel and stuff if you want. Like a separate voice channel. Where are all the enemies, dude? You did miss a few mentions? Not really. Classic board game, not much else. I'm starting a new campaign. That's the message that I missed. I see. It's always one message that you're like, no, I'm sure I read this, but then your brain actually didn't process it. Frost Relic is a red item in Risk of Rain 2. Yeah, okay. I think that's why my brain went there. That makes sense. It's the, is it called Frost Relic as well? It goes into like a huge area, but doesn't it slower you in Risk of Rain 2? It's not that great of a red item. I would much rather have the hammer or the, Afterburner. Or Brainstalks. Those are my favorite ones. Even though they're not the meta ones. I don't know. I usually don't really play, like... I don't look up guides and stuff. I just play with what feels right. And it usually works out. I would be up for a D&D campaign in the future. Right now, I don't think I have time for one, really. Unfortunately, I just started my semester again. And I barely fit streaming into this schedule, so... And then I have a bunch of editing and stuff as well to do for my YouTube videos, so... If I had spare time, I would. Please get stuck there. Do not come up here. Not worth coming up here. Oh. Shit. Damn. Damn. Whenever I just read damn, I think of the, was it Jamie Foxx and Kevin Hart? Where he says, yeah, I'm for myself, I'm 53, you know, and Kevin Hart just goes, damn! Damn! It's just super disrespectful. I know that the Rusty Knife is this game's tried to dagger. I've already discovered that. I was using it in the previous runs. I have not found it in, like, the last couple runs, though. Thank you for the tip as well. Wait. That is a red item. That is the mitosis, I think. Mitosis? Mitosis? Mitos. Sometimes I make jokes that you, like, not even, you can't even call them dad jokes. They're just terrible. You could ask in the Discord if anybody else wants to join a D&D campaign. Fucking jellyfish, they always hit me. It's tough not to get zapped by them. They might be the only enemy that actually, like, pretty much hurts you on touch. It won't let you talk. So there is one thing you have to do before you can talk, which is just to react to that one message. That is in the, I think, rules server. I'm a piss of somewhere else. Alright, have a good one, Chili. Nice to meet you, dude. Yes, it is in the rules server. You have to just tick the reaction box, and then you can talk. That is all. What time is it? It's getting pretty late. Wow, it's 21:22 here. Crazy. Crazy. Got a bunch of notifications on my phone. It's always like that. I'm not streaming, no notifications. I'm streaming, then fucking everybody in the world wants to talk to me. Wants a little bit of my time. I'm like, well, where were you the whole day? What were you doing? I was there the whole day. Now, well, no, not anymore. I just have that, it's... You do get a lot more red items because, I mean, it's just less in the item pool. It makes sense. Oh, give me a hoof. It is so funny seeing the enemies go up and down in that. Okay, the lantern might be really useful here. Like that. Yeah. Nope, nope. I didn't want to. I definitely didn't want to dash into that. How long does that lantern stay there? Holy shit. That was a long time. Ah! Yep, this is where I really would want a razor wire or something. Can I make a chat and call? I could make that. I could definitely make a little D&D voice chat. And a text chat. Give me 1 second. There are more red items than green items in this game. Really? I mean, that's really a lot then. So I guess red items really aren't that crazy. Why would you put that many in there? They just had too many ideas that were too good, I guess. Maybe they went by like, here's the idea we have for the item. And then they just went like, okay, how OP is this going to be? Okay, chat about stuff. I guess we could make a little D&D channel right here. Oop. Well, you can't. Can you not capitalize D&D? Well. Share stuff. My Discord is kind of weird. Weirdly organized, but hey, you know, It works. Make this. And I can also... make that. There you go. I'm probably going to move that elsewhere later, but those should be accessible to everybody. You might have to go into the channels and roles menu up there. I'm going to figure that out later. But if you can't see them, they're in there. Discord, since ever they introduced that, it's a good thing, you know, because like it doesn't force every channel and everybody, but it was definitely a weird thing to get used to. Alright, use the lantern. The lantern's pretty good. Get in there. There you go. No! You get in there too. Oh my god. The rockets are just devastating, man. Fuck. You could dodge them so hardly anyway. It wasn't your time to die. Well, it definitely was my time to die. I died very, very abruptly. I know now why they made it 17, so it's just barely enough so you can't get it off rip. No, I can though. Rotten Brain. Not the best active item ever. But you know, literally better than nothing. Because what isn't? Nothing is better than nothing. But that would imply that nothing is better than itself. Is this what math feels like? You know, when mathematicians just sit there and be like, I'm gonna make my thesis about this one little thing that is so hard to understand and makes no sense to anybody except myself. And then it's gonna be taught in schools. So there you go. I guess not school. School math is pretty straightforward. It's more like university. If you go to university for actual, like, just pure math. That's at least what I hear from people that study math. Oh my god. Get away from me. Did I actually want to get the other one? No. What the item down there? Come on. Really? You spawn one enemy? Where I have to walk all the way over? There you go. Even on Monsoon, there's like... the pacing really feels a little weird. Dynamite Plunger. Hitting enemies drops dynamite. Used to detonate. That's really cool. That is actually really cool. That has a long cooldown though. Like everything in this game. Does that hit me? Yes, it does. Oh wow. Very hardly so. Or... not hardly. The other... in my opinion, playing the Tainted Lost in the Binding of Isaac. I have never played that. I haven't played Repentance. It's harder than playing Monsoon and Roar 2. Monsoon and Risk of Rain 2 isn't that hard. What's, I mean, it is definitely not easy, but you can make the game way harder with, all the challenges. What are they called? I forget. But the ones that are actually, like, you get, like, 8 debuffs. Something crazy like that. Enemies get items. I mean, that's part of artifacts, I think. Okay, I really didn't hit anybody, actually. It was perfectly where there was no dynamite, which is brilliant. I think we're gonna go from one more run, and then... I am probably going to leave. I am getting pretty tired, and I make it a thing not to stream when I'm too tired. Because I don't want to be tired streaming, and people don't want to see a tired streamer, so... usually what I do. Oh, come on. Whether we play more of this in the future, I'll have to see. I think I'm maybe going to be playing a little bit of this on my own time. And then seeing how it goes from there. Holy Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna get them. Those fuckers. Come on. You fucking rocket fucker. Am I even gonna kill you before you're gonna kill me? He's always the run ender. It's the boss or the rocket fuckers. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. There's another one. Oh my god. Can I even go for the tel? I'm just gonna go for the teleporter. No point in trying to beat that down there. Ah! Help. Stay alive. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so dead. That was the worst dynamite detonation I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen 4. Hold on, maybe it's not entirely, it's dead. Alright, well, that was a valiant effort. This is definitely an unforgiving game. I think I'm gonna be playing this in all peace, unlocking some stuff, and maybe I'll come back to this. This is definitely an interesting experience to play this from the perspective of playing 2. So, I mean, yeah, there you go. You can join the Discord in the description if you want. You can sub if you want to, more of this. That's that. And I'll see you guys next time.